What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Kangaroo Black, coming back once again. It is the day after my Alabama Crimson Tide beat the brakes off the Wisconsin Badgers. And we also had some other great games on yesterday. It was a great football Saturday on yesterday, I'm telling you. Man, we had Georgia and Tennessee going at it. Notre Dame and Texas A&M. Arkansas and Ole Miss. Man, and Vanderbilt. Oh, my goodness. They did a number on South Carolina. But we're going to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide first. And my quarterback, Ty Simpson. He went off again yesterday. Remember last week, this man went for 3 touchdowns last week. He went for 4 on yesterday against Wisconsin. 382 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Sure did. And I love what I'm seeing out of Ty Simpson. And I said it, and I'll say it again. My quarterback, Ty Simpson, just may very well be the best quarterback in all of college football right now. I know Joe Aguilar looking damn good, but Ty Simpson looking damn good too. I think them two is playing the quarterback position better than anybody in college football right now. Them two guys. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I know, some people ain't going to agree, but that's just my opinion. Ryan Williams, he showed up yesterday. 5 catches, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. Matter of fact, Ty Simpson should have had 5 touchdowns. Ryan Williams should have had 3, but that's coulda, woulda, shoulda. But he dropped the touchdown in the end zone. I mean, that was right in his hands, baby. I'm telling you, Ty was on point yesterday, dropping nothing but dimes. That's what he was doing. All right. We couldn't get the running game going. We got to work on that running game. We could always get better. Really, at every position, we can get better. But we really need to get better at opening up these running lanes for these running backs. Come on, O-line. Come on, O-line. You did pretty good in pass protection yesterday. Couple of times, Ty was getting pressured. But he stood in that pocket and he delivered. He also ran a couple of times. So I like that. But we need to open up some running lanes for these guys. And I'm telling you right now, I love what I see out of AK Deer. I love what I see out of AK Deer. When he gets in the game, he takes advantage of his time on the field. I love what I see out of AK Deer. The defense. Well, before I get to the defense, let me talk about Jeremy Bernard. This man done went off again too. He done went off again too. I think he had a touchdown too. Ryan Williams, like I said, showed up, 2 touchdowns, 165 yards. Jeremy Bernard, man, this guy he showed up in all 3 games this season. All 3, 4 catches, 62 yards and a touchdown. Isaiah Horton, he got a touchdown. Man. But yeah, man, I love what I seen out of my Alabama Crimson Tide offense on yesterday. All right. Didn't really get the tight ends involved too much. One guy I wanted to see more was Lotzier Brooks. I really wanted to see him some more. But didn't get a chance to. He played a little bit yesterday, but he didn't get the playing time that he got last week when Ryan Williams was out. But hopefully we'll see more of Lotzier Brooks. Also, the defense. Did they show up yesterday? Did the defense show up yesterday? 4 sacks, 2 interceptions. Both interceptions by Bray Hubbard. Bray Hubbard has stepped up his game since Florida State with him. He got all of that criticism. He took it. He improved. And look at him now. Look at him now. And Bray Hubbard will lay the wood on your ass. And that is a fact. Bray Hubbard ain't scared to put his body on the line. And he ain't coming with these little shoulder tackles either. But anyway, he had 2 interceptions yesterday. London Simmons got a sack. L.T. Overton got a sack. Yanzi Pierre got a sack. Quay Rushaw got a sack. 4 sacks on the day. 4 sacks. London Simmons, that guy's going to be a beast. He is going to be a beast. I didn't hear James Smith's name really yesterday. I need to see you, James Smith. You need to make yourself known. I'm telling you, we know you can do it. But anyway, freaking Brown. Xavier Brown, man, just turn your head. That's all you had to do, turn your head. You had great position on that touchdown they called over you. All you had to do was turn your head. You was right there. You was right there, but I like the position you was in. Just turn your head, buddy. That's all you got to do. We gave up a touchdown on special teams. I don't like that. That should never happen. Stay in your running lanes. But like I say, everybody got something that they can work on. And if I left out anything, y'all let me know concerning my Alabama Crimson Tide. That damn front seven, they came to play yesterday. They came to play. And freaking Wisconsin, they supposed to be a physical offensive line. Supposed to have one of the best running games out there. Supposed to. And coming into this game, this defense had a lot of hype surrounding it. Wisconsin's defense. Well, not so much. Not against my Alabama Crimson Tide. So, it is what it is. I had somebody in the chat say, oh, y'all celebrating beating the worst team in the Big Ten. Well, that's a lie. Because Wisconsin came into this game 2-0. And I know one Big Ten team is 0-3 right now. And one is 1-2 right now. So Wisconsin can't be the worst team in the Big Ten. I mean, it's like every win Alabama get, fans of other fan bases want to diminish it because they hate Alabama just that much. Just that much. We can win a national championship. We can win it against who? We can win a national championship against freaking Georgia, Ohio State, whoever. And they'll say, oh, y'all winning, y'all celebrating beating Michigan, or y'all celebrating beating Ohio State, y'all celebrating beating Georgia. That's what they'll say. Because they hate Alabama so much, they'll diminish every win that they get. But when it comes to their team, it don't matter. Long as they win. That's what hating that. Alabama got the most haters out there. That's all it is. You hate them so much that you just can't stand when they win, no matter who they beat. And that is fact. And you fans prove me right each and every week. Damn near each and every day. And that's fact. But anyway, that's my Alabama Crimson Tide. 38-14 to move to 2-1. All right, so we got a bye next week. We got a bye Saturday. And then on the 27th, we go to Athens and play the Georgia Bulldogs. So it's time to look forward to that and focus on that game. All right, moving on. Let's see who else we want to talk about today. Oh, yeah. This ain't in the SEC, but I want to talk about it. Clemson and Georgia Tech. I tried to tell y'all Clemson ain't the team. I tried to tell you Cade Klubnik ain't the quarterback. But Clemson and Cade Klubnik, I think they came into the season ranked like 3 or 4. Man, they're a long way with it. After this loss, they probably won't even be ranked. I haven't checked the AP poll or a coaches poll, but they shouldn't be ranked, in my opinion. That's just me. Cade Klubnik threw another interception. I mean, Clemson's offense, man, I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Like I said in my reaction video, defensively, Peter Woods should have just came to Alabama. That's what I say. But guess what? This daggone coach at Georgia Tech, he done changed that program. He done changed the mindset of that program. Haynes King, he out there balling out 20 of 28. You know what I'm saying? He's ran for 103 yards, a touchdown. The man was responsible for 304 yards by himself. So, Haynes King doing his thing, man. He over there at Georgia Tech doing his thing. This ain't the Georgia Tech of old. And guess what? It ain't the Clemson of 2015, 16, 17, 18. No, it's far from it. Far from it. I ain't going to say too much about this game. All I know, Clemson shouldn't be ranked. Clemson are frauds. Dabo Swinney ain't that great of a coach. I will always say that his daggone legacy is on the back of Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. That's what I will always say. And there ain't nothing he can do to change my mind. So it is what it is. Dabo Swinney right now just a run-of-the-mill, regular old average head coach. And I'm glad he lost. That's all I know. I am glad he lost. But anyway, Georgia Tech put up 358 yards on them, ran for 107 yards on them. I thought they supposed to have one of the best run-stopping defense or one of the best front sevens in all of college football. Now, I thought they was going to have that coming into the season, but it don't look like it. Clemson struggled every freaking game, and they lost too. They struggled against Troy. So, but they happened to come out with that win. But hey, it is what it is, man. Damn shame, but they did rush for 174 yards. Clemson did. So that was straight. But old Cade Klubnik, man, this man threw for 207 yards. You got to get a little bit more than that. Ain't no way you a Heisman Trophy candidate. Just my opinion. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Clemson, they got 1 sack on the day. Georgia Tech, did they get in it? Georgia Tech got no sacks, but they got a turnover. So I think I would rather have a turnover than a sack. That's just me. But it is what it is. But Georgia Tech beats Clemson 24-21. Moving on to the next game. Who else? We'll talk about Georgia and Tennessee. But this was a great game. This ended up being a great game. Tennessee came out and punched their ass in the mouth so quick. But I got to give Georgia their credit. Kirby Smart and these Georgia Bulldogs, no matter what, them motherfuckers ain't laying down. They ain't going to lay down. You got to give them that. And they done shown that time and time and time and time again. There's been plenty of games where you thought, oh man, Georgia gonna lose this game. Georgia gonna lose this game. But hell no, somehow they pull it out each and every freaking time. I mean, damn. But Tennessee, man, take your hat off to Tennessee too, man. Tennessee came out, man, punched their ass in the mouth, 24-7, 21-7 lead after the first quarter, man. And I don't know what happened. Freaking Tennessee went away from that damn hurry-up offense, man, or up-tempo offense. It's like they went away from it in the second half. I don't know if Josh Heupel was thinking, hey, my defensive player is going to get tired. Well, that's just the risk you take. But you keep doing what's working offensively. Keep doing. And I think if he would have did that the entire game, shit, Tennessee would have really outscored Georgia. But he didn't do that. So that's neither here nor there. All right? Neither here nor there. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Gunnar Stockton, he done played his best game. This was Gunnar Stockton's best game. 304 yards and 2 touchdowns, man. Did he have a pick? Did Gunnar have a pick? I really don't remember. But Joey Aguilar, he had 2 picks, but he threw for 371 yards and 4 touchdowns. So this was a high-scoring game, 44-41. Chris Brazzell, 177 yards and 3 touchdowns on this Georgia Bulldog defense. Now, I was surprised at that. But anyway, you had Braylon Staley. He caught 9 catches for 97 yards and a touchdown. Mike Matthews, 5 catches, 59 yards. Star Thomas, 9 rushes for 60 yards. And Deshaun Bishop, 15 rushes for 54 yards. So, freaking Tennessee ran for 125 yards on the Georgia Bulldog defense. But in saying that, Georgia ran for 198 yards on Tennessee's defense. Damn, right at 200 yards rushing for them Georgia Bulldogs. On top of 304 yards passing and freaking 2 touchdowns. Man, that was outstanding, man. That was outstanding. And as far as Georgia, man, Nate Frazier, 73 yards. You had Gunnar Stockton. Yeah, he ran for a touchdown. Joey McCray ran for 2 touchdowns. Well, ain't that something? But anyway, Zachariah Branch, touchdown on 69 yards. And London Humphreys, touchdown on 59 yards. But these quarterbacks went toe-to-toe. I'm impressed with both quarterbacks, Joey Aguilar and Gunnar Stockton. I'm impressed with him. Even though Gunnar Stockton, he ain't the quarterback with that big arm I mean, he do what needs to be done. But one thing I don't understand, and I'm talking not just Tennessee, I'm talking about every defense that Georgia plays. When is somebody going to come up with a defensive play to stop that damn screen? When? When is somebody going to come up with a play to stop that shit? That is their go-to play. They're going to run that play 7, 8, 9 times per game. And ain't nobody came up with nothing to stop it yet. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. It can be 3rd and 15. That's what they going to go to. Hopefully Kane Womack can come up with something to stop that shit. Hopefully. Because it's coming. And you know it's coming. So, now, with these two defenses, I wasn't really impressed with neither secondary. I know Tennessee, they had some starters out on defense. Both corners was out. 2 defensive linemen was out. And I'm like, man, why ain't y'all getting Ford some help? Because Georgia was picking on number 4. Picking on him. That's when they picked up that 4th down touchdown. Picking on number 4. And they never gave him any help. And so, I guess they was expecting him to grow up. Well, he grew up. He grew up, I'm sure of that. But it was to no avail on yesterday. And then Tennessee's kicker. What if hell was you kicking the ball, guy? You just had hit like a 45-yard field goal. You basically had a chip shot. And you blowed it. And you blowed the game. Yeah. But ultimately, this game, this loss for Tennessee is on Josh Heupel. Because like I said yesterday, he didn't do smart coaching. And you went away from what you was doing in the second quarter. Everything you did in the first quarter worked. And you go away from it in the second quarter. Then you get a turnover, 6 minutes left in the game, and you do something you never did the whole game, and that's run 3 straight times playing for a damn field goal. Crazy. And then you got the ball 7 seconds in field goal range. You want to run a goddamn play. Your player jump off sides and move the offense 5 yards back. Then you want to send your kicker. You might as well do what you was going to do before you move 5 yards back. Run a play, guy. Or at least just get the damn ball in the middle of the field. That's just crazy. I think Josh Heupel, man, he just shit the bed on that. He got scared. He got nervous. I don't know what the hell went on with that. But congratulations to Tennessee, 44-41 victory over the Tennessee Vols to make it 9 in a row. And yes, Tennessee, you got Georgia problems. Yeah, you do. But hey, it is what it is. Go back to the drawing board. Come back and try it again. Next, who else we got? Ole Miss pulled it out over Arkansas. Ole Miss pulled it out over Arkansas, man. Taylor Green, he played a good game for Arkansas. I got to give him that 305 yards and a touchdown. This guy, man, Taylor Green is good. This man also 14 carries, 115 yards rushing. He was Arkansas's leading rusher. Omega Blake, wide receiver, had a touchdown. He was the only one with a receiving touchdown. Taylor Green had a touchdown rushing. Mike Washington had a touchdown, 2 touchdown rushings on 65 yards. And Braylon Russell had a touchdown rushing. But to no avail because Arkansas, they lost even though they played hard. Matter of fact, Arkansas looked better than I thought they would against Ole Miss. But anyway, freaking Ole Miss, man, quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss. 21 of 29. Good numbers. 353 yards and a touchdown. All right. Austin Simmons. Man, that boy is terrible. Anyway, 1 touchdown passing. He's terrible. I'm going to tell you. I think he was their quarterback coming into the season, right? Austin Simmons, I believe. But he ain't that good. But anyway, Trinidad Chambliss also had 15 rushes. on 62 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he threw one and passed one. Threw for 353 and ran for 62. That's good. Kawan Lacey, 44 yards and a touchdown for them Ole Miss Rebels. And then Harrison Wallace, 92 yards on 6 catches and a touchdown. Defensively, they didn't do nothing special. No sacks, no interceptions. Not none. But the Arkansas Razorbacks, their defense had 1 sack. That was it. That was it. But it was a well-played game, man. Well played. Arkansas didn't score anything in the third, and that's what cost them. That's what cost them. So, hey, it is what it is. They scored 7 in the fourth, and Ole Miss only scored 3, but that's all they needed. But I'm going to tell you, I wish Arkansas would have won this game. I wish they would have won the game. I ain't lying. But moving on. This was a great game. Texas A&M and Notre Dame. They was battling it out. Battling it out. 14-7 Notre Dame lead after the first. And then the Aggies scored 21 points in the second. 21 points. Halftime, it was 28-24. They was battling. Texas A&M scored 3 in the third. Notre Dame scored 7. So, going into the fourth, it was 33-31. Yeah, 33-31. And the Aggies put up 10 points. And Notre Dame put up 9. I think it was 33-31. 14-10, 24-7, 31. Yeah, no, it was 31, 21. Yeah, 31-31 going into the fourth. And Texas A&M scored a point. 10 points. And Notre Dame scored 9. And let me tell you. Let me tell you who messed it up. Y'all remember that guy that transferred from Notre Dame to Alabama by the name of Tyler Buckner? Y'all remember him? And Nick Saban benched Jalen Milroe and started that guy against South Alabama. And he was nothing but a pure disaster. He played for 2.5 quarters, and then they took him out and put Ty Simpson in. And he took us to victory. That's the same Tyler Buckner that fucked it up for Notre Dame. All they got, he's the holder. And he messed up the daggone, what's the name, on the point after try. He didn't catch the ball cleanly. He bobbled it. That cost them the game. That's why Notre Dame lost by 1 point. That's how it happened. Tyler freaking Buckner. But other than that, they was going off. C.J. Carr, man, 293 yards and a touchdown, but 1 interception. Jeremiah Love, he was balling out last night, running his ass off for 94 yards and a touchdown. He was the best player yesterday. Marcel Reed, 2 touchdowns and an interception on 360 yards. That's Texas A&M's quarterback. He was balling out. Le'Veon Moss, 81 yards and 3 touchdowns. Balling out, man. This was an outstanding damn game, man. Outstanding. Texas A&M, 2 sacks on the day. 2 sacks and an interception. That's good on the defensive side of the ball. Notre Dame, not so much. Not so much. I think Texas A&M stopped Notre Dame on a 4th down play one time too. But either way, Texas A&M got the win. Texas A&M looked legit, man. I like what I've seen out of both teams, even though Notre Dame's sitting at 0-2 right now. Both teams deserve to win this game, even though can't be one team win. Both teams deserve to win. LSU and Florida. Ain't too much I got to say about that. Ain't too much. This was a dumpster fire game. Both teams look like trash. I don't know what's going on with LSU's offense. Like I said last night, seemed like they switched the defense with the offense. Because the past couple of years with Brian Kelly, the offense been damn good. But the defense was trash. Now the offense trash, and the defense is good. Get what's going on with Garrett Nussmeier. He was supposed to be a Heisman Trophy finalist. But anyway, he still might be. But LSU won the game 20-10. 20-10. LSU supposed to be a fucking powerhouse offense, but they look pedestrian. They scored in 13 in the second and 7 in the third to give them, the 20 points. But and Florida Gators didn't score a single point in the whole half, second half. Damn shame. Garrett Nussmeier, 220 yards, 1 touchdown and an interception. You got to get better than 220 yards if you're supposed to be a Heisman Trophy finalist. Caden Durham do what he do, 15 carries, 93 yards. Aaron Anderson had 75 yards. But anyway, DJ Lagway, terrible. 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. He needed to pack his damn bags too. Jaden Barr, he didn't do too much, 46 yards. Vernell Brown, the leading receiver, 62 yards. 5 interceptions. That's freaking terrible. Freaking terrible. Man, he need his ass for it. I don't see who all made these let me see if I can see it. No, they not showing his defense stats. But I don't know who he was throwing to. Well, evidently he wasn't throwing to his receivers. I'll tell you that shit. That's terrible. That is terrible. But either way, LSU won the game. I had them picked to win. So that's what happened. But these two teams, especially Florida, they just trash. LSU don't look like what nobody thought they'll look like coming into this season. Trash. In the last game, I'm going to mention is Vanderbilt and South Carolina. 31-7. Vanderbilt beat the brakes off South Carolina. Beat the ever-living stank out of them. And I think they went on the road to South Carolina, I believe. Either way, they beat the hell out of them. South Carolina quarterback Luke Doty, 148 yards, 0 touchdown and interception. Diego Pavia balling. He balling. Lord have mercy. Oh, Diego Pavia. 177 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 18 of 25. Them good numbers, 18 of 25. That's not bad. They rushed by committee. Nobody had no big rushing yards. The leading rusher had 44 yards. That's it. But Diego Pavia, that's a hard got to stop. And these Vanderbilt Commodores, they got a swag about them right now. These are not the old Vanderbilt Commodores of the 90s and early 2000s, even the early 2000 teens or whatever you call that shit. No, no. It ain't that Vanderbilt. Diego Pavia got these boys believing that they can win, and that's what they doing. Nobody would have ever thought that Vanderbilt would have beat freaking South Carolina by this score, 31-7. Come on, man. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Vanderbilt got an interception and I got a couple of sacks too. So, that's South Carolina. But Vanderbilt, yeah, they got an interception, 2 sacks. So that was good. That was good. So shit, shout out to Vanderbilt. They doing their damn thing, man. 3-0 right now. I think Vanderbilt gonna be ranked. Cause I ain't looked at the rankings. Maybe they already ranked. I ain't looked at them. But I think Vanderbilt gonna be ranked. That's just my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. But congratulations to all the teams that won, and just try to continue to get better. And for all the teams that lost, go back to the drawing board, come up with something else, because it didn't work. But I want to send a big shout out to my Alabama Crimson Tide and my quarterback, Ty Simpson. Sure do. But anyway, that's what I got for today, for this day after or whatever. And, I usually keep it my Alabama Crimson Tide. But I decided to talk about some more teams and what they did. But y'all tell me what y'all think about how y'all team performed. And just let me know in the comments. Until then, y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn Tide.